So it's sort of a joke between me and my friends on YouTube. Yeah, you could come over to my place and upload your video because, I have Fios. Or, man, my video took forever to upload. I'm so jealous of your Fios internet. Honestly, there's a reason that this is a thing. Now, maybe some of you have heard the term Fios but aren't necessarily sure what it means. So I figured I would really quick do a video to break it down for you. Full disclosure, I have had Fios in my apartment for the last year and a half and I absolutely love it. But Verizon has collaborated with me on making this video to show you guys how it actually works. So first up, what is Fios? Well, Fios is actually a branded term for Verizon's fiber optic network. It simply stands for fiber optic service. And in Irish, Fios means knowledge, funnily enough. Now, fiber optics is the transmitting of light through small fiber-like strands of glass and sometimes plastic. These fiber optic cables have data transmitted down them at a much faster rate and with less signal noise since they aren't susceptible to electromagnetic interference. And it's actually pretty incredible how these cables work. They're made by taking glass, or again, sometimes plastic, and pulling it through a machine so it becomes a long strand that is slightly thicker than that of a human hair. It's through this that light will be transmitted in pulses, similar to how electricity is transmitted in pulses down copper wires. This is then wrapped in a cladding that makes sure the light reflects back and forth within the glass strand and continues to move forward instead of refracting out of the core and just being lost. So, we have a transmitter at one end that is sending the light signals down the cable from the data it receives, bouncing around but always moving forward within that cable. And then we have a receiver on the other end, then decoding them into data again. It's similar in the way that copper cables work in terms of sending and receiving, but there's a bunch of benefits to using fiber optics over copper. So what are the benefits of Fios to you and me? Well, firstly, what most of us probably care about, especially myself, speed. Because of the way information is transmitted through the fiber optic cable, it has a much higher theoretical data rate than traditional coaxial or phone lines. The plans Verizon offers right now, for example, are 100 megabits per second download and upload, which is already crazy fast, 300 megabits per second down and up, and what I have personally, which is crazy fast, speeds up to 940 megabits per second down and 880 megabits per second up. Over Wi-Fi, I get crazy 300 megabit per second up and down easily on every device in my apartment. And if I plug in via Ethernet, I get that full speed for things like my video editing storage so that I can connect to it remotely, pull down and upload files quickly, my smart TV for streaming videos, and other things that can really take advantage of that crazy speed. Also, it's important to note the fact that these aren't just download speeds, which are used for streaming things, etc. It's also upload speeds, which is important for gaming and for me personally when I need to upload videos to YouTube or I need to access files from that NAS storage that has all my video files on it when I'm remote. So I know what you're thinking. Fast means expensive. Well, it turns out that Fios actually has some pretty competitive pricing. For example, the 100 megabit per second plan is just $39.99 a month with Verizon Fios, and the top plan, the one I have, is just $79.99 a month for the Fios gigabit connection plan. Plus, they basically throw in TV and phone service for free, essentially. Not that I'm one to use TV service or phone service, honestly, but hey, if it's the same cost as it without having it, basically, then why not? Now you can check out more on those special plans at the link below. Now, beyond the fact that fiber optics is faster and more affordable, it's also more reliable. Thanks to the fact that fiber optic cables are relatively new, they've been installed in a much better way. My building, at least, was built with fiber optics and Fios in particular in mind, so the cabling, access boxes, etc. are cleanly installed and easy for technicians to access, etc. And who doesn't like good cable management, right? So Fios probably sounds too good to be true at this point, right? Well, there is one downside. That downside is the fact that it isn't available in a lot of places. Companies are still trying to roll out the fiber optic cables as fast as they can since it's a newer technology. But when you think about how many miles of cable that is in the streets, and then all of the cables in individual buildings as well, it's no surprise why it's so large of a task for these companies and is taking a bit of time to see everywhere. Fios from Verizon is currently available to residential customers living in select areas of New York, New Jersey, Maryland, Virginia, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Connecticut, and Delaware, as well as Washington, D.C. But you can check what's available in whatever area you are in at the link below. Now overall, Fios and fiber optics in general are faster, more reliable, and more affordable than most other internet providers. In fact, J.D. Power has awarded Fios in particular highest in customer satisfaction with residential internet service in the East for 6 years in a row. And PC Mag even ranked them as the fastest ISP in the US in 2018. Bottom line, if you can get Fios in your area, you probably should. Period. Now, thanks again to Verizon for helping me make this video. If you guys want to check out more about Fios and why I love it, etc., click the link below and you can check that out there. Otherwise, let me know in the comments below what you guys think of Fios, of fiber optic internet, of this whole technology, of this video. Love to hear from you guys, as always. I honestly love it. There's no better feeling that's more satisfying than like having the internet instantly do things. Now, if you like this video, please thumbs up it or share it. It's greatly appreciated. Also, check out the rest of the channel, and if you like what you see there, please subscribe and ding the bell next to where subscribe so you're notified when I do new videos. Also, follow me on all of the social networks at The Unlocker with an E missing in the word Unlocker for behind the scenes, some of my travels, photos from different devices, photos of different devices, and all that other fun tech stuff. As always, though, regardless, thanks for watching.